Hey everyone, this is Luis from Half Past Two. I'm going to be going ahead and doing a trombone playthrough of all of the horn parts for our latest single, Curse the Universe. You may have heard that on Spotify. You may have even seen our music video. I hope you like the trombone limbo because it also features that fun trombone solo in there as well. It's personally my favorite song on the album. It's got a lot of really good, fun licks that feel really good to nail and lay back on, especially once we get to that dancehall reggae section. It feels really nice. But anyways, I think we'll talk more about the song later. We're going to go ahead and get right into it.
Check the horoscope, reaching for an icon. Who is there to help? And who is there to cry on? Wanna fix it all, wanna fix it all. There's a cloud inside my crystal ball, heading for the downfall. Lemons for lemonade, whole world in retrograde. Curse the universe for the dirt, for the pain. Oh, if I can't curse the universe, then who's left to blame? Then who's to blame? Check the messages, crawling through the subtext, screaming at the sky. Shake my fist, yeah. Lately I'm so sad. Why are you so mad? Wish that I were mystic, yeah. Scared we can't fix this. Lemons for lemonade, whole world in retrograde. Curse the universe for the dirt, for the pain. Oh, if I can't curse the universe, then who's left to blame? Then who's to blame? Who is there to help? And who is there to cry on? And who's to blame? Curse the universe for the dirt, for the pain. Oh, if I can't curse the universe, then who's left to blame? Then who's to blame? Then who's to blame?
Alrighty, let's go ahead and break this down a bit. I don't know how this phone audio is actually going to do, so if this sounds like bad, it's a skill issue, right? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is going to be kind of for both the beginners as well as maybe the kids in high school and anyone that's played trombone outside of that too. If you're subbing for me, this will be really handy because I know it's kind of annoying to try and learn a song really fast in a little bit of time. Hopefully we don't have to do that. Anyways, this song starts off, actually it goes back and forth between two keys. It starts off with the edgier punk section being in B minor. Two sharps for those of you who are not familiar, F sharp and C sharp. Everything else is natural. That's for specifically the punk sections that where it kind of gets like, right? The major sections, the happier sounding sections, right? The chorus is where you hear it a lot. And it's going to be in B major. You're going to have 5 sharps. F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp. You can count them on one hand. Now you might be thinking, well, I'm a trombone player. I don't like sharps. Well, you play in a pop punk band. You're going to have to like sharps because guitarists like sharps. Anyways, that's just a life lesson for you all. Don't be afraid of them. Be not afraid of B major. All right. Anyways, we're going to start off with B minor, the punk section. I did enough talking, right? So it's going to be hits, and it's actually the same both times they come around. It starts off on a G twice, and then it goes to C sharp and D. So, and those G's are off the B. And they actually are falls on those G's. Pro gamer tip for all of my trombone players, if you want to make sure that those G's still sound like G's before you fall, you don't want you to go, right? Still have to have a bit of G before the dip. And actually, I'm a liar. That's specifically for after the first chorus. The beginning, it only does that once before it walks up to an E and F sharp. And then it's whatever, long note. I forget how many counts. We'll figure it out live. So obviously I'm a liar and a dirty scammer and a cheat. I totally did not have to look up and make sure that that was a whole note that we end on the F sharp just a second ago right there. Anyways, moving on. After the first chorus, as you saw probably in the the whole playthrough, you saw me do these. Hopefully this does not get the video demonetized. Those are what we call skank hits, right? So they're on the offbeats essentially, right? In the grand scheme of the phrase. We're still in B minor, still the punk edgy section, right? It's gonna be on B, then G, then D, and F sharp. And then that lands on the beat, downbeat, beat one. Yeah. Anyways, I hope I'm not talking too crazy. I like to talk a little bit with more energy. Moving on. Obviously, those licks are cool, right? The punk edgy section where you go, bah, 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 and obviously you do the background lyrics too with the Lemonade and the Mercury Retrograde or whatever. But that's not the part you probably want to learn. The main line, and we're going to talk about the solo in a sec, so forget that for like a minute. We're going to talk about the main lick, which is in the chorus, right? This is in the B major section. Friendly reminder, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. This is the grand enchilada. It's this line. Right? So it's actually going to be B, D sharp, C sharp, and then fall on B again. Right? At least that's how it starts in the first chorus. And we actually start halfway through, if in case you haven't noticed, right? Then there's the main lick. For anyone that has played, guitar, you might know what this kind of scale is that I'm going to mention. The main lick is built off the B major pentatonic. It's a 5-note scale. We're not going to worry about that 5th note G sharp, though. It's only going to be 4 of them. It's going to be this. It's going to be based off B, C sharp, D sharp, and F sharp. Starts off with B, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, and then it comes back down. And alternates between D sharp and C sharp. So again. So if you're new to trombone, think all the third positions are third positions. You might be thinking, why are your third positions in the different spots? If you're in high school or if you're in college, hopefully you already know this in college. We have to adjust some of those notes, right? Because otherwise that F sharp might come a little flat, so I raise it up a little bit. But other than that, if you're new to it, stick with third, right? Again. And despite what your jazz band heart tells you, do not swing it if you want to keep in time with the record. What are we going to do live? I don't know yet, but for now, don't swing. All right? Play it straight as a line. Last thing to note, that chorus, that main line, that happens twice in the second chorus, but we only play half it in the first chorus. So this line, And then you do that again. And that's going to be the same for the tag ending as well, where it kind of goes into that, ethereal, backbeat, bass cuts out, all that fun stuff. Let's move on to the heart of the matter, the trombone solo, The trombone solo is also based off of the B major pentatonic scale. But it does include that G sharp, and it also includes one other extra note, the E. So it's not really entirely a pentatonic scale, but it's close enough. And it's going to be a lot in third, at least for that first part. So it starts on F sharp a few times, da 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 da, G sharp, D sharp, bow, and fall in D sharp. And then it's not quite pentatonic. D sharp, E, D sharp, E, D, C sharp, B. And there it goes. So that first half. And those are like triplets, all right? So triple it, triple it. All right, next section. C sharp, glissando down to B. And then, if you can make it up to that high B, it's going to go B to A sharp. Right? I'm playing A sharp, which is also your high B flat, in third, so that way I don't have to have that weird right? We don't want that break in the partial. So I'm going to play that A sharp in third. All right, and then there's a little trade-off with Tara. You get to go ahead, do a little conversation, a little back and forth, boom, 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 right? And it's going to be on this main lick right here. And it's actually going to, once again, not be breaking the partial. It's going to be D sharp to D natural. Oh, wow, you like the blues? So it'll be D sharp, D, C sharp, B, B, G sharp, right? And it's going to be mostly based off of that. It goes back up to that D sharp again the second time. And the third time, it goes up to C sharp. So, all together. And that's the solo, and I played it slow for you now. Obviously, at speed, it's a lot faster. I'm not going to do that again, because I've already had a rehearsal today. My face is done. So, that is breaking down pretty much everything. There's whole notes in there. You can figure it out by ear. I'm just kidding. It's going to be B, A sharp, G sharp, and then G sharp, F sharp, E. But I don't want to talk about those, because that's not the part that you probably want to learn right now anyways. I know this is probably a longer video. I'm a music teacher. I like to break things down in a way so that you can actually be able to follow along and get it down exactly. And of course, a lot of this is just going to come down to you spending some time practicing. One last thing I want to mention is all the horn parts on this song are unison. There is no harmony. So if you're a saxophone and a trumpet player, you're playing the exact same thing I am. But you're not going to be playing exactly my notes, right? You're going to be transposed in whatever key you are. It's C sharp minor and major for my tenor and trumpet. And then for alto, I don't want to think about you. I think you're in G sharp. We don't have an alto at the moment, so I don't remember exactly what key they're in. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and try it out for yourself, this is a great way to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you at a show sometime. I probably talk exactly like this when I first meet you anyway, so don't worry, that's just me. But hopefully you got something out of this. Thank you and have a wonderful day.